There comes a quiet moment in life when something inside you begins to change. You may still be surrounded by the same people, the same places, and the same routines, yet everything feels slightly different. Conversations that once excited you now feel empty, and things that once made you laugh may no longer hold the same meaning. It can feel confusing, almost as if you are slowly drifting away from the world you once belonged to. Many people experience this stage and immediately assume something is wrong with them. They begin questioning their personality, their emotions, and even their identity. But often, this feeling appears when your mind and soul are evolving. Growth rarely announces itself loudly. Instead, it begins quietly, through small realizations and emotional shifts that slowly change the way you see the world. As you grow emotionally and spiritually, your energy begins to shift. The environments that once felt normal may start to feel heavy or exhausting. You might notice that certain conversations drain your energy rather than inspire you. Gossip, negativity, or meaningless discussions may no longer interest you the way they once did. This does not mean you have become distant or cold. It simply means your inner priorities are changing. Growth naturally pushes you toward deeper thoughts, meaningful connections, and a more peaceful way of living. When this shift happens, it can create distance between you and the people who are still comfortable in the old energy. And that distance can feel lonely at times, but in reality it is simply a natural part of personal evolution. Feeling different is often the beginning of deeper awareness. You begin to notice things you never noticed before. Patterns in people's behavior become clearer, and the way people react or speak starts revealing deeper truths about their inner world. With this awareness, your perspective expands. Instead of simply reacting to situations, you begin observing them. Instead of getting lost in every emotional moment, you start understanding where those emotions come from. At first, this awareness can feel isolating because not everyone around you sees life from the same depth. But awareness is not meant to isolate you. It is meant to guide you toward a life that feels more authentic and meaningful. There was once someone who constantly felt out of place. Every gathering felt strange, and every conversation felt shallow. They watched people laugh and talk, yet inside they felt disconnected from everything happening around them. At first, they believed the problem was within themselves. They tried harder to fit in. They laughed at jokes they didn't enjoy and agreed with opinions they didn't believe in. But the more they tried to belong, the more exhausted they became. One day they stopped forcing it. Instead of chasing acceptance, they spent time alone reflecting on their thoughts. Slowly they realized something important. The feeling of being different wasn't a flaw. It was a sign that their inner world was transforming. When your inner energy begins to shift, people around you can sense it even if they cannot explain it. Some people may feel inspired by your calmness and new perspective. Others may feel uncomfortable because your presence reminds them of the changes they are avoiding within themselves. As your energy evolves, the dynamics of your relationships also begin to change. Some connections grow stronger, while others quietly fade away. This process can feel emotional, but it is also part of life, creating space for the version of you that is emerging. During times of inner growth, solitude often becomes your greatest teacher. Many people fear being alone, but solitude is not the same as loneliness. Solitude is a quiet space where your thoughts can breathe freely. It allows you to reconnect with your inner voice and understand yourself more deeply. In these peaceful moments, clarity slowly begins to appear. The silence that once felt uncomfortable starts feeling calm and meaningful. From a young age we are often taught to fit in and follow the same path as everyone else. But true personal growth begins when you stop forcing yourself to belong everywhere. You begin realizing that it is okay if not everyone understands you. When you release the constant need for approval, something powerful happens. You begin discovering the environments and people where you truly feel aligned. There was once a traveler who noticed that everyone around them was walking on the same crowded road. The path was safe and familiar, but something inside the traveler felt restless. In the distance there was another path, quiet, uncertain, and almost empty. After a long moment of hesitation, the traveler decided to follow the quieter road. The journey felt lonely at first, but along the way they discovered beautiful places and deeper experiences they would never have found on the crowded path. Eventually they realized that the path that feels lonely in the beginning often leads to the most meaningful destinations. Feeling different often happens when you start listening to your inner voice more clearly. This voice is quiet but powerful. It encourages you to make choices based on your true values rather than simply following what everyone else is doing. Trusting this voice can feel difficult, especially when the world around you is moving in another direction. But over time, following your inner guidance leads to a life that feels more peaceful and authentic. Feeling different from everyone around you is not always a sign of separation. Sometimes it is the beginning of transformation. It means you are slowly stepping into a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Growth often requires leaving behind the familiar version of life that once felt comfortable. And while that process can feel uncertain, it is also powerful. Because the moment you stop trying to be who the world expects you to be, you begin becoming who you were always meant to be.